Hello, I'm not at home. I'm at Thomann. Yeah, well, because, they called and said, hey, we're doing Cyberweek. And that sounds all weird and, futuristic. And I probably have to use all those titles from the cyberpunk package that you can't read. So if you can't read any of the titles, it's because we're doing Cyberweek. Sunday, only this. The American style. We're selling things for less. Only now, buy now, or else you die. That kind of sale. So they said, we have this. Can you come down and talk about some of the deals? And I said, well, I would like to know if some of the deals are actually deals, or like last year where now we give you €5 off in the packet of peanuts. No, we want the real deals. So I looked through 300 products and I found some decent deals. I found some what the wow deals. And now people walk through the picture. Come on. You want to buy things, so come on. I'm just in your way. I'm just hindering sales here, Thomann. That's my job. No, it's the opposite. It is enforcing sales, which of course, I told them, I'm not doing this for free. Disclaimer, I'm getting paid to be here. I am not getting paid to push everything. I picked what I'm showing you. I will comment what I'm showing you. There are some deals that are deals already, so if they're $20 cheaper, okay, that's a better deal. It was a good deal to begin with. But there's some stuff that's ridiculous. But we're going to get to that in the very end because, come on, it would be way too lame to just show you right now.
Just show them the best deal now and be done with it.
We're getting to that later. I told you, later.
Get to the point and stop yapping.
That woman, get to the point, me. So, we're going to start with, I don't know, somewhere over there. We're going to go there and I'll show you some deals. And they are lasting until... I've got Kareem on the camera, Mr. Affiliate Man Kareem. Kareem, until when? Sale starts today, which is Friday the
18th till the 28th.
18th until the 28th, which is mathematically this many. So if you don't do math, it's this many. This many days you have to grab those deals. There are some deals that I didn't even get to see because they're very limited. There's 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, whatever. So I'm not talking about super limited stock. The stuff that I'm talking about should be in stock enough so that you can grab it within those 10 days. No guarantees, but let's find out. Let's make some fun of some things, but let's look at some really cool stuff that actually is reduced enough so that I can get excited. So one of the things that I saw was the Bose Katana 100 Mark II. They need to find a different name, the Bose Frank or something. I mean, Katana 100 Mark II. Okay, fine, it's a Mark II. I have that thing at home. I have that in my living room. You know it. Andy's got loads of videos with presets and sounds. It is a killer practice amp. It's a killer amp with 100 watts to take into rehearsal, to gig with, a student amp, the amp number 4 for the guy that's got the stack at home but actually wants something movable with effects, with presets. It's a good amp. And it is a good amp at $429 because I usually think that the Katana's clocked in at more, especially the 100, wasn't it? Around the €500 mark? I don't know. But at $429, it's already a good price. However, that's a red price, and we don't like red prices, okay? We poop on red prices. So I'm gonna tell Thomann, no, we're not paying that. Make us a better deal. And now my better deal disappeared. Come back, deal! That's the deal for 10 days. Now that's not massive savings. But come on, $429 to $389 is mathematically less. If you do the math, it's clearly less math than it was before. That, for that amp, not too shabby. You got 10 days, do it. So even though I know, stop yapping, you guitar players, and why are you showing PA gear? First of all, I like the light, it makes me look good. I look much less fat when it's so dark, so the darkness becomes me. But the other thing is, I looked at the list, and on the list of deals, one of the first things was, Bene, what do you want? Nothing. Come here. Bene, is this a Harley Benton product?
It definitely is.
It is not.
It's a leak for next year.
So, you're appearing in this video later.
Oh, okay.
Get the fuck out.
Oh.
I tell him to come here and to leave. It's good to be the king.
It's good to be the king.
So anyway, PA products. Why? Because I looked at the list of deals and then it said a Bose Compact. And I thought it's the tiny one they have, which is battery powered, which is pretty damn cool. Take a little PA battery powered. But then I come here and it is not. Which makes my assumption of that's a good deal an even better deal because it's the bigger system. So, this is the L1 Compact. I tested the L1, the big one, and it's pretty light, pretty cool. You get this column in a little bag. I don't know if the bag is included here, but this is a full PA system. Mic input, guitar input or line input. It's got RCA input, it's got an aux input. I don't think it has Bluetooth because why would it have aux input? It's a pretty simple, straightforward PA. If you have the tone match mixer, you can combine that. That's not on sale. So I looked at it and I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. If you ask me for a Bose system, which is, by the way, this light, and I'm pretty weak, look how light this is. It's very light. So this is already a pretty good deal, but no. Can't even rip it apart because of the tape. We're not doing this, we're doing this. And by we, I mean not me, because I'm not giving you a deal. Thomann, I wanted to tape the tape thing to it now. $690 down from, oh damn it, $869. I call it a deal if it was the small one, but it isn't. It's the L1. I really fucked up on that, but better for you. 10 days, $690 if you need a mobile PA from a very respectable and goodly building company. I know, you want to see guitar stuff and you actually want to see the super mega deal. We're going to get to the...
Why don't you get to it now and be done with this video?
Let's see, we're going to get to the super mega deal.
How about now?
They're not going to watch the whole video if I'm telling them the mega deal now. We're going to have to show them the kind of cool deals.
You suck.
Shut your trap. I love the woman. So, I'm a content creator, as they say today. Like the young'uns, they say content creator, influencer. When I see that someone says I'm a TikToker, I just want to strangle them. But apparently that's a job. It's not me. Too fat and too old to do TikTok. I don't even have it installed. Okay, moving on. If you do TikTok or whatever, you need something like this, which is really cool. And actually, I have really, really good microphones right now. I'm also talking into a Sennheiser AVX for $1,000. There's a €1,000 shotgun on that thing. But if you don't have €1,000, you might want to spend 119 on a T-Bone Sync 2, which I saw on the list of deals. And now I looked at it. Comes in a nice case. Karim, can you show the case? The sexy case? You know, like if the price is right? This price is not right, by the way, but we're going to get to that. Screw that price. And then inside, there's connecty cables, chargey cables. There's dead cats. You call this a dead cat, you know, one of those big things on the mics, the windscreen thing. This is not dead cat, this is dead rabbit? I don't know. Something small dead. And it comes with 2 sendies, so you can record 2 people into one camera. You can make sounds, that's okay. Don't worry. People buy things here, that's normal. I'm the intruder, not them. So 2 people going into one receiver, which means left and right, you're going to have interviews or whatever. You can maybe throw this in front of a guitar cab. I don't want to try that. But yeah, that works. And the dead cat clips on top. I took this out of the case. I don't know if it's popping or whatever. But actually what you're hearing right now is me talking into the T-Bone Sync 2. Let's do this. I'm going to say the brand names and switch back and forth between the €1,000 system going into the camera, and the not quite right now €119 system. So this right now is the €119 system, the T-Bone Sync 2. Now we're talking to the Sennheiser AVX lav mic system going from here, actually not. Well, it wasn't turned on. It helps if I turn it on. It's a lot better when it's turned on. Now, the Sennheiser system. Luckily, I had the T-Bone system, on. You can go through, it's fine. You want to buy things, I hope. Buy things.
We do.
Good. I'm gonna be kicked out of this place. Where was I? Yes. Now we're gonna go to the Sennheiser system. I think that's where I was, yeah. And now let's go to the T-Bone system, which again is 1/10 of the price. And battery powered, comes in a case. 2. The AVX system is only 1. So for any content creator, please do not use camera audio. Get something like this. But that price is red. We don't want that. We're gonna talk about the other price in a second. I also want to show you, obviously, the favorite mic of any content creator, any YouTuber that I know, all my friends, we're all using the Lewitt LCT 440 Pure. That's a freaking ridiculous mic. It comes with all this stuff. Kareem, I don't want to unbox it here. The mic, cardioid, with a beautiful shock mount. You get a Lewitt wristband. I mean, that's worth the money. Come the fuck on. And you get a pop filter. This is a killer package. Everyone likes Lewitt's killer package. It is a good mic for many applications. I had it in front of amps. I had this in front of vocalists, acoustic guitars. This is a bread and butter mic. At $259, that's a good deal. Now, Thomann is not really cool enough to reduce the price on this because they're saying it's good enough, but they're doing something else, which I don't know, but let's talk about it. That's how we do that. That's how we're slashing prices at the Thomann Cyberweek. Okay, the T-Bone Sing 2, $89. 2 microphones, 1 receiver, battery powered, chargy uppy, everything in the T-Bone case. I know I sound like I'm trying to sell you something, but really, if you make videos with a camera or even with a phone, this is good. $89. I have reviewed systems like this. From other Chinese companies, Kimafune and other companies. This is clearly an OEM product from China, but I like the presentation, and at that price, why in the world would you not buy that? With the Lewitt, you get nothing, well, except for €95 of Melodyne. However, get this, Kareem, you should not use Melodyne. How about you learn how to fucking sing? How about you don't use an autotune? It's an autotune system. It is not by autotune. It's not an Antares. It's Melodyne. It's worth $95. And they're giving it to you, kind of included for free, with the LCT 440 Pure. Try not to use it. Maybe tell your vocalist to practice. Maybe practice yourself. Maybe don't use it. Why would you want to sound like Kanye West and then get dropped by Adidas? If you use that, Adidas is going to drop you. So I would not recommend doing it. However, for $259, you get an Lewitt mic and Melodyne included. So if those $95 software matter to you, buy the Lewitt LCT 440 Pure now. Buy it anyway because everyone uses it. All my friends, and Ryan and Andy, and everyone has that in front of them. It's the mic to get. Can we look at guitar, please, now? Guitars. Can we, guitars, please look at them now? Something. Kareem says yes. Well, here we are, and it wouldn't be...
Now?
Leslie?
Are you finally getting to the point?
No, we're not talking about those deals yet.
How long do you want me to sit here and wait? Not that I really care.
It's coming. She can't wait. So it wouldn't be Thomann if we didn't talk about Harley Benton deals. But you're just like, the guy that Thomann pays to talk about Harley Benton in the best way possible. No, I talk about Harley Benton when it's good, and I say it's not so good when it's not so good. If you don't believe that, how about you go away? So Harley Benton has some deals. Bene, you here?
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence that the Harley Benton guy is here while I make the video. Who would have thought?
No one.
That is a total coincidence that you, who usually lives in Cologne, is now here in Burgbrach. I mean, wow. But since you are here already,
Already.
we might as well go to a German accent and talk about the Harley Benton deals.
That is a great idea.
Harley Benton's here because they have some meetings, and I took them from the meetings and said, let the people do the meetings, and we talk about Harley Benton deals. So the problem with Harley Benton is what?
Nothing.
The problem with Harley Benton is if we want to say we're doing Cyberweek mega deals, people expect the software deal. Waves and all these companies, they can knock off 50%. Well, because they have no distribution chain, they have a website where you download software, there's no packaging. They literally can knock off as much as they want. I don't own anything. They can't give you 50% off.
But isn't there a real mega deal, which you're just not talking about, that is almost 50% off?
We get to that. Why am I looking upstairs? I don't know where she's sitting, but we'll get to that, Leslie. So, yes, there is a deal that's 50% off. But usually that doesn't make sense, especially on guitars that are already priced ridiculously low because of distribution chain and all that stuff. But let's look at what Harley Benton has. There's some deals where I was like, let's not talk about them. But we have some things here. So we have this. That's the
MR Modern.
That's the one with the trem.
Exactly.
And the Hamburglers.
Hamburglers, double whoppers.
But they look P90-ish.
Yeah.
Is Karim zooming in? Is my Zoomy man zooming in? Are you zooming in on my crutch or the guitar? The guitar, apparently. Good. We just took that out of the box. This is a good guitar. Wait, let me check something. So when you get it, sand off the screws a little bit, because these are again a little. It's not that bad, but
it's not that bad. You need to be unlucky, but a little sanding paper might go a
little
long
bit sanding.
way.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's why it's only $329. But is it only $329? Well, during Cyber Week for 10 days only, it is
for free. No, of course not.
I forgot to print the green one. I don't know how much it is. Do you know?
I need to look up because there's a ton of stuff.
Well, we said before the video we would look it up so we would know.
Let's do it now.
Do you have the list?
I have the list right here because I'm properly
It's cheaper
prepared.
than it usually is. $329 for the Pro version. Is it the Pro? No, the Modern.
Modern.
If you're into whatever that shape is. I mean, come on. Do I look good with this? I don't know.
Of course you do.
It's got the locking tuners. A absolutely not sexy transition right here.
$289, so you're gonna save $40.
$40 cheaper. Now that's not the deal where you say, oh my God, I have to get this right now. But it's cheap to begin with, okay? So under $300 you can get yourself an MR inspired Moss Righty, but it's obviously not Moss Right. It kind of looks like a guitar from someone else. The Fusions are discounted a little bit betterly, right?
A little bit betterly, yeah.
So $379 is a fair price for a guitar with
HSH pickups.
well, we actually picked one with not that much flame. So imagine this has more flame than this. I mean, you could get this, or you could get one with more flame. That's what you get with Harley Benton. There's a little bit of a roll of the dice, but usually you roll a high number. Usually, yeah. I say not him. What does he know? He's gonna say everything's perfect. 5 position, pushy pulley for the thingy, roasted, a pretty damn sexy neck, roasted maple there, locking tuners. There's a lot to like on this for $379. But is it $379 right now during the Thomann Cyberweek 10 days something? Come on, pull it. Pull my thing.
Go. Shall we
What does it say? What's it say?
$329.
That is $50.
$50.
And you want $50? That's 5 people at Burger King.
Or 10 packs of strings if you like the Ernie Ball, whatever you play. Harley Benton strings.
Or
it's a lot more.
It's 50 packs. Is it 50 packs of Harley Benton strings?
If you buy the cheaper ones, yeah, the coated ones are a little more expensive, but you would still get around 20 packs of strings. That goes a long way, even if you change once a week.
Or you and your homies, if you have 5 friends, which I don't, at Burger King. Maybe if any of you want to come to Burger King with me, buy the guitar, and then invite me to Burger King, please. Please. I need
buy strings for your friends.
No, I need friends to take me to Burger King. Okay, that's a good deal.
Absolutely.
Now this is pretty dumb because the TE62 it's a solid telly with. Is this roasted? It is roasted.
Yeah, it is roasted.
Solid telly. I can say telly. It's a TE. They're so cheap because they forgot the L's.
Probably.
This is a solid guitar. This one's actually super light. For $149, you really cannot go wrong with this. A roasted maple neck, obviously no locking tuners and none of that. I have a video on my channel for actually everything that I'm showing you because I am not pushing anything that I haven't personally tested. Okay? Except something I'm going to push later, but I'll test it before I push it. So.
$129.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, it's not the deal where you say, oh my God, if I didn't want it for $150, now I want it. No, but if you were eyeing this, now you want it, right?
Exactly, or 10 packs of strings.
What's with you and the strings? How many strings do you use? Do you go through that many strings?
Actually, yeah. I like fresh strings.
Which strings do you play?
Mostly I play Ernie Ball.
Which ones?
Which one? It depends on the guitar. Mostly 11s actually.
But which kind? Because I play M steels.
I play regular slinkies, most part.
Good strings. So we got the Fusion. These are nicer. That's the new one because HSS wasn't a thing at Harley Benton for the longest time.
A long time. Yeah.
I bitched about it for the longest time, and finally we've got HSS guitars with a Wilkinson, Ross release, roasty neck, lockings in a Daphne blue, but not satin. This time high gloss.
Stop licking the guitar.
Well, stop making paint mistakes.
Someone bumped into
Come on.
it.
He's holding the camera. He's not going to show you. I'll show you. Look at this. Right there. Right there. There's a tiny little bit of a black thing, and that's actually under the paint. So let's go into this.
We can go into this. To be 100% fair, this is the guitar that already was in the store.
But this didn't happen in the store. This is manufacturing.
Is it?
Yeah. This is not on. This is under.
Yeah, it could be. In case, if you should get a guitar like this, don't hesitate to contact us, reach out to us, and we'll deal with it, no problem.
You might get a slight refund.
Definitely refund.
You might get a little bit, money off, a voucher. Now the question, what if you're in the US? Because sending it back is not really...
Sending it back is of course not the solution to go, but of course, like doing a voucher thing, something off on your next purchase, we're here to help. So
yeah,
if that happens,
if you find this and you're like it's really bugging you, send it back. To me, I'd say, well, hey, if they give me a couple bucks off, and that can happen because this is a budget. It is still a budget guitar. Now it is a budget at $399. Well, with this it's probably a little bit cheaper, but right now, $349. And that's not because of the thing. That's because of Cyberweek. Cyberweek sounds aggressive, and it sounds like someone's going to turn you into a robot.
or an alien.
These are good. And this is actually rather light. I love the Aeolus, but is this the Bengal Flame? No. That's actually not the right one, is it?
It is. The other one would be Frost Flame. Only comes in two colors.
Ah!
And it's satin. Frost Flame is
The
satin.
Frost Flame, because I love that. The satin with the lighter here and darker here, or the other way around. Okay, this is, I would call it a traditional sunburst. I mean, I don't know why they're saying Bengal Flame. They have to come up with their own cool words because it burns us out a bit. Look with the cool words and the cool colors. Sunburst.
Wonderful sunburst. Wonderful sunburst.
It is pretty stunning.
Tesla pickups as well.
Okay. Can I put them on a Tesla charger?
Probably. Questions, what will happen? I don't know.
Can you play this if you don't own a Tesla?
Yes, of course.
Cool. This is a pretty solid instrument, hollow body, very nice and open sounds. It's got its chunkier neck, scarf joint. Go to, Grover. Grover locking. Grover locking. Not Grover. Who knows? Tesla pickups, nothing. Oh, push-pulley thing, which makes sense with the hollow body construction.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful jazz box, rockabilly, all that. This is watch my video. I've got videos for all of these. $3.99 is more than fair.
Yeah.
For 10 days, $50 off. Yes, you're gonna say, oh my God, $50. Now I'm gonna buy it. No, but it's still $50 off. So stop your whining. Who's gonna clean up all these things on the floor?
You.
Oh, great. Did we talk about that before? Is this in our agreement? Whoa. I mean, talk about fucking pink sparkle with gold hardware.
That's the way to go.
Whoa. Now I understand why you reduced the price of this, because you can't frickin' sell it. Is this going? Is this
kind of going, yeah.
Okay. It's got a fake binding. It's not a top, it's a fake binding. But nice wooden binding.
It's still wooden binding, of course, but it's not the top that you're seeing here.
I love the mixed color hardware. These probably don't come in gold, do they? I don't know.
I don't think so, no.
I like this, but it would have been really cool if it had been mixed here too. Just like the washers in silver. PRS used to do mixed color hardware. My Modern Eagle has mixed color hardware.
Cool,
so it would have been really cool to actually maybe have this in gold and then silver. Just mix it up a little bit, because I really like this. That is very pink. Truss rod, locking, not roasted. In this case.
Nope.
Which probably is the reason why it naturally is $329.
I would say. Let's give it a pull.
That is mathematically cheaper. So I think it's $60. Is that true?
No, I guess I would say. Oh,
$60.
$60. You're right. I need to go back to school.
Hashtag math. $60 cheaper if you're in the market for the most sparkly pink you've ever seen in your life. And we're almost done with the Harley Bentons before we get to the thing that Leslie just keeps on bugging me about. I don't know, why is Leslie interested in a guitar deal? She doesn't like guitars.
Maybe she wants to start playing guitar.
This is the SC Custom 2. Okay, the custom means we don't have the four things. We have volume, tone. We have push-pull.
Exactly, and the body shape is, of course, a little more towards modern.
As many of you have pointed out, it's an ESP-style body shape. He can't say that, or he'll go to jail. I can say that. You've said it enough. Yes, it's reminiscent of the ESP single cut. Shut your trap about it now. Cool guitar, that's not the one with the locking tuners, because that's the Custom Plus, right?
Yeah, exactly. The Plus comes with the locking tuners. This one doesn't, but still Grovers.
It's really? Oh, for $259. What? I mean, I'm not playing. I'm seriously like $259. Grover, Roswell pickups, push-pulley thing. Really nice top. These are thinner.
Yeah.
It definitely gets. There's a belly shaping here. It's definitely a lighter, more streamlined single cut. And right now you can get it for 10 days for 10 days for 10 days for 10 days for. It's pretty much a third of the number of the beast. You can get it for a third of the number of the beast. Only here at Thomann, in person, at the store, right where I'm standing, or at their website. Links below to the landing page where all the deals are presented. Makes that man happy because he's responsible for that stuff. Or he's going to quit the job and be a cameraman from now on.
Last but not least,
I don't understand how the HP35 can be $200 to begin with. I have one in green. No, I have the Plus, I think. I have the green and Plus Sparkle. But this is a good 335 style guitar. The Plus has push-pulls for single coil. These don't.
No, these don't.
Because that's the
regular non-Plus.
I think the Plus is a little bit more, but you don't need that. You buy this guitar for the humbucker sounds. In a traditional Sunburst, for me, it's too fast. Too fast from the black into the
fading.
The transition is nicer here. Not, it's $200. This is me being very fucking picky. $200 or $169. And who doesn't like a good 69? Yeah, put it back. Also stupid deal, only for 10 days if you're looking for a guitar like this. But then again, if it goes back to the regular price, you're still gonna buy it because it's $200. Let's see if I can catch pedals.
All right.
This is gonna go so wrong. So we have the Harley Benton split screen, which I haven't reviewed. That's a tremolo into a reverb. It's pretty much a poor man's Flint. And at $89, that is joke-tastic.
Ready?
No. Looks like this. Tremolo into reverb. I've actually reviewed the tremolo in a different video and the reverb in a different video. It's just a different combination of a Harley Benton dual pedal. This is already a pretty fair price for a digital reverb, and there's actually an analog tremolo as well. But, I mean, $77 for 10 days. For a dual pedal with a tremolo and a reverb, that's just redonkulous. Bene, I'm gonna throw this back to you. No guitar has been heard in the making of this video so far. We have the two-face, which is cheaper because it's all analog.
Alrighty.
It is a tremolo, no, that's the overdrive, which is actually really good to be screamy, I think, and a tremolo. A more weird combination, but I'm showing you in my video, which you should be watching, that you can switch the order and you can do tremolo into distortion, into overdrive, or overdrive into tremolo, which is slightly different. 79 is already, I mean, seriously guys, $79 for two pedals, or a Cyber 66. Missing 1 6, and then it's the number of the beast. Maybe combine that with the custom honey burst, and then you're getting closer. Here you go. One more. I'm not gonna clean any of this up, by the way. That's not in my contract. The sugar and spice is freaking redonkulous because it is a chorus, tri-chorus, echo, chorus, delay and chorus. So it's quite a bit of delay chorusy action into a reverb. The really cool one is the filter reverb, which sounds pretty damn cool because it's got a low-pass filter, a Jennifer low-pass filter going on. Get it? She's an actress with a big bum. This is really recommendable for $99. I don't know what it says right now, but that is ridiculous. I see what they did. 66, 77, 88. I get it. Yeah, pretty damn cool.
You want to catch that one?
No, I do not want to catch that one. Come back here. So, one thing we have to mention, which is very important. I get very pissed off at companies when they tell you, look at the deal before price, after price, and then the before, honk, then the before price is actually MSRP. Don't you get pissed off when you see this? Because MSRP, nobody pays MSRP. And it looks like, oh my God, it's $200 cheaper. When realistically, it's $20 cheaper because MSRP, nobody sells it for MSRP. Sure. So, all the prices we've shown you today.
Now,
I'm getting there. All the prices I've shown you today are the real store prices as you usually have them. And then the sale price is the real sale price.
Absolutely.
So it is actually the real savings. Now this is something that, for some reason, Ben is the guy who sends me all the Harley Benton stuff. Then I send him an invoice, and then we're best friends. I haven't done a video for this. I was supposed to do the DNA effects, and then it burned down or something. I don't know what happened. This is the pro version, which Thomann said is pretty damn awesome. Got big nipples. I mean, big knobs. They're higher than any other foot switch I've ever seen. Oh, it's got. Ooh, look at all the ins and outsies here. It's got the XLRs. Can you profile with this? Nope. Okay. So XLR out, send returns in stereo. Output. No. Send in stereo return output. Extra pedal. It feels. I can't tell you what this sounds like. I haven't played this. I know it's based, he can say that, on some other pretty popular companies' more budget minded modeler. This is then even cheaper. Oh, this is metal. Metal! I mean, it's for children's feet.
It is.
but it is metal. This feels pretty solid. And I'm gonna say that for $289, to get a pretty full-featured modeler is a pretty fair deal. Touchscreen?
Nope.
Well, it's $289. Okay. It's not the greatest deal. I mean, that's why I got a question mark here. If you're not buying it for $289, you're not going to jump up and down and say, oh my God, I didn't want this, Henning, but now I'm going to buy it. So they are in the Cyberweek sale. There are thousands of products, or 1,000 products. I looked at about 300 and picked the ones that I thought were the best ones. One of the deals that Leslie is yapping about is coming. But I also wanted to show you, yeah, they knocked $20 off this thing. You're not going to write home about it, but if you were looking at it and considering it, might make sense to buy it right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's kind of what some of these deals are about. Just like, wait a second, we'll do this. I don't know where my papers are for this, but I know the prices by heart. Like this Otomatone, which makes sounds, right?
I have no clue.
You don't know what this does?
No.
Really?
No.
You've never played one?
Nope.
Really?
Nope, never.
Apparently I'm buying this right now. I guess it's mine. You've never played an Otomatone?
No, never.
Me neither. But this is going to be fun because this usually is $35, which is fun, but now it's $29. And the question is, why in the world wouldn't you? I'll be right back. You stay there. The batteries have been installed. Now you can play the Otomatone.
Yeah, does it work?
You put your finger here and you slide up and down and you squeeze.
Aren't you stupid for that?
Bisschen fester. And then you squeeze. Then the mouth opens.
I'm not very talented at doing that.
Okay, watch some YouTube videos. Look, it's $29 for the kids, for the wife, for yourself, for a trip where you're driving with your kids in the car, giving them this with full batteries. At the end of the trip, you don't have kids anymore because you killed them. But I mean, this is fun. And I mean, they're taking $6 off it. But I mean, if you were ever in the market for an Otomatone, come on. Isn't it? Apparently, I just bought this because I ripped it apart. But let's do eruption on this. This is dumb, but I mean, it's also cool.
It's fun.
$29 now during the Cyber Week. Now you can go and talk to other people. Bye, Benton. Okay. We're almost through. We got rid of that Harley Benton dude. I'm not gonna unbox this. Kareem, zoom in on this black thing. It's the Zombie. In this name Zombie, there's the letters M and B. And you can guess what that is. It's a tube preamp solid state power amp mini amp from the Benton series. And I'm going to tell you that the Benton series I was involved in. And I named all of the amps. I came up with the name Benton. I even designed the logo. That's my baby. These things are pretty damn awesome. They get loud enough to play in a not so loud band. But tonally, the Zombie is one of the metal amps you want. It's freaking redonkulous. This usually, which is already ridiculous, I think it should be 179. This is a full amp you can play with, okay? But usually, Thomann, for reasons unbeknownst to me, is selling it for a redonkulous 119, which is why? It should be at least 150, 179, and at that price it would be very fair. That's the price they decided to sell it for. I don't know, maybe they bought 1 million. I have no idea, but that's what they're doing. The nerds. Now, Cyberweek. Cyberweek, only this week. At Thomann, mega sale, buy now or die. Or whatever, they want you to do. It's 99 freaking euro in a beautiful green flower that I designed myself. Photoshop. That's freaking ridiculous. 99 bucks, not for a preamp, not for a little power amp. It is an actual head that you can put on your 412. Please check it out. The Jackman, which is the red one, not on sale, is so good that Phil X, you might know him from a little band called John Bovey. He actually has that at home and plays it. These are good. The Zombie, good. 99 bucks, why the fuck wouldn't you buy it? If you need to go in a remote location and you're not taking a lot of gear, what are you taking? You're taking something that has everything, right? You're taking something that has lots of amps and lots of cabs and lots of effects, that is relatively small, that with the right power bank, power supply could actually run off of batteries, and preferably something that you can run without a cable so you don't have to take a cable, right? Isn't that, Karim, can I get a nod? Isn't that what you want to take? Yes. So you would want to take something that is rather affordable, can be put in a suitcase, possibly wireless, has loads of sounds. We're talking modular. Now, I'm holding this the wrong way. This thing is good. It is realistic. Kareem, look at these guys up there. Look at these guys. Come on. What? Wouldn't you want a Pod Go Wireless? No? No? What if it was reduced in price? Shut up there. So, where was I? I'm going to say, wink, that if I was going to go to a desert island, wink, wink, if I was going to go to a desert island, this means nothing to you guys until next year. So if I was going to go to a desert island with a couple of my buddies, taking a Pod Go Wireless is a smart thing to do. It's literally everything the Helix is, with a little bit less processing power, single path. I think the amps can only be connected to the cab. There's a couple of caveats, as they say in some language. But it's freaking a Helix, okay? It doesn't have the Helix software, but if you like this is what it is. So the Pod Go Wireless, actually the wireless thing, plugs in the back and charges in there. The wireless adapter itself usually is 170 bucks. So the whole thing is $569. That's the 69 again. We all love a good 69. That's for Kareem, who's innocent. That's a dirty joke. That's a good price for this thing, especially the wireless one. Thomann gives a flying rat's ass about a good price and gives you this during Sunday, not Sunday, but the whole week cyber sale. We're slashing prices. Wait, let me slash prices. We're slashing prices. Like that. So that is $70 off, and I think that's a dandy off for the Pod Go Wireless. And ask yourself, what would you take to a desert island if you were going to a desert island to play guitar? My answer is Pod Go Wireless. Will I put it to the test? Will I go to an island and play a Pod Go Wireless? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, people, we're almost done before the...
Is this finally it?
Leslie, I'm getting to the freaking super deal. If you just shut your trap and let me do my job.
Nope.
We're getting to a pretty super deal. But I don't have a lot of experience with the Squiers. So, I have a professional in the field of guitars. He claims and writes on the internet wrongly. We have Kirs Barocsi down there with a Lelecaster. You play these things, right?
Sometimes.
Why don't you get a second cutaway in these? I don't get it.
Why? Because you don't need it.
So, we have, look at this. Hey, Karim, look at this. Zoom in on the price. $479 for a Squier is, Chris, what you say, upper Squier range?
Definitely.
Okay, so that's a 40th anniversary telly. So I held it in my hands, gold hardware, painted neck, bound fretboard, block inlays, freaky green and everything gold and a gold aluminum pickguard. Definitely porn. Yeah. Okay?
Like green with gold, come on, right?
Not your beat it up telly.
No, it's not like the butterscotch. No, this is more of a statement. Yeah.
This is your play it in the band where you have a smoking on or something, right? The elevated telly player.
Yeah, like you need a suit or you need to look like Stevie Bond, like, really fancy with a hat.
But kind of cool. That's why I picked it. And also because the Squier deals are pretty redonkulous. So
I actually do not know anything.
Okay, you're going to go on Chris's face.
Okay, should I guess how much they're reduced?
Okay, guess. We're at $479 regular price.
100 off, 350-ish.
Okay, get Chris's face.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm loving the.
That's a pretty ridiculous price drop. I mean, probably because you have to buy smoking with it. I don't know, and the smoking is expensive. But this is why I wanted to show you these. I do not have experience with those guitars. I haven't tested them. Everything else I've shown you, I can vouch for that the quality is good. So here's what I'm going to say. I unboxed the Strat, which you will see in a minute. And the setup was pretty fucking horrible. As you can sometimes expect from the Player Series or Squiers. The guys here said the Squiers usually come up set up nice. If this came out of the box the way it is, what do you think?
That's okay. Ridiculously good. I haven't touched the Strat, so I don't know.
The Strat was 9-meter high action. So, guys, what you have to know is, at a price drop of, what is that? $150, you have a little bit of wiggle room. I would recommend, if you buy the Strat or any of these, order them with a setup, which costs €66, something like this, plus strings. So you can write in the box of comments, I would like to order this with a setup. It will then probably take a week longer to arrive, but the Thomann team will set it up, put new strings on it, and then you know it comes as it should, with the right action.
Yeah, like we can say, I like a bit of a neck curve and like bendings a lot, so they will make sure that it works for them.
Yeah,
right?
so
like shreddy stuff and make it straight.
Given my experience of taking the Strat out of the box, I would recommend that. And then you're still saving about $70 on it. Pretty ridiculous.
I mean, we did a video, I think, on the 40th anniversary, and we loved that. The Strat, with the Strat in the video, and it was like,
Well, I'm just narrating. Why don't you go and get the Strat and we show you the Strat? This is the one. The color is dark plum or something. I don't know.
That's like burgundy with something.
Also, all gold hardware. What, a fretboard, a block inlays. Why can't I come up with a name for the bound? The fretboard's bound. Painted neck, not natural. Even the neck plate is golden in the back.
Hey, come on, right?
It's a love or hated guitar. And it needed a setup. The guys here did set it up, and I wouldn't have shown you this guitar before I was sure that it could be set up in a way that's nice.
I was about to ask if this is the setup you hated, because this is...
No. They worked on it for 5 minutes. No. So it was necessary. It was really high. So people know that this can happen, but that's a Fender issue, not a Thomann issue. Thomann will set it up for you for about, let's say, 60 something bucks plus strings. So this one clocks in at $490. For Squier, that's up there because we're almost breaking into Mexico Fender player territory. Clocking in at $590, I think, right?
I'm not sure exactly, like around 6.
Yeah. So get this, $490 regular.
This TV commercial.
Get this. Only now for 10 days at the Thomann Cyberweek Sunday deal.
Order in 10 minutes.
If you order right now, don't wait, don't hesitate. Order it right now and get it instead of €49 for and ridiculous. €329. I almost killed Chris with the paper cut. Come on, $329. I don't know the math, but it's a lot. I'm looking for the really good deals, and that's a really good deal. In that color, okay, at the 60 for the setup, redonkulous. Let's look at the bass, because I was actually really impressed by the bass. I slappeted it, and I liked slappeting it, that bass. Chris is stepping on bubble wrap back there and having a time of his life. He's never coming back, he's just going plomp, 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 plomp. So, $329, bye-bye.
Yes.
By the way, guys, I printed these things for about half a day. It's true dedication. So, $449, this is a P-bass. I have to say, I'm not a fan of gold, but I love everything about it. I mean, that dark blue, high gloss, slightly sparkly, right? Tiny bit sparkly. Fully painted, block inlays, bound fretboard.
What's cool about these gold platings, they will rub off after, a few years because it's such a thin finish. And that's the kind of gold finish I love, when it's like a little bit worn in, in a few spots where you touch the pot or whatever a lot. That's, Steve Vai's Evo.
Oh, I played it. It really feels good. And $449, take a guess.
Similar.
The other two were $329, both. So take a good guess.
$329.
But could you say it in the Thomann Cyberweek voice? $329 only for the next 10 days. Buy it now, Sunday. And here we go. This is $449 down to a whopping $329. Pretty ridiculous. If you're looking for the Fender vibe and you like gold, that's the shit to buy. Maybe they're reducing them because nobody fucking wants them because it's too much gold. I don't know. But if it doesn't scare you, all the goldiness, that's to get. And now, finally, for Leslie, because she's been bugging the living crap out of me during the whole video, we're going to look at the best deal of this year's Thomann Cyberweek. It is so ridiculous that we're on one product, we're actually 50% off. Only software people can do that, but no, it's a full 50% off on something with a brand name, a high price tag to begin with, and those idiots are knocking 50% off. Now we go up to the acoustics and we say bye to Chris. Bye, Chris.
Bye, Henry.
So, because Leslie, for some unexplained reason, was getting seriously on my nerves with her, give me the best deal, blah, 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 blah. What's the best deal at Thomann Cyberweek? As if she cares.
You told me to say all that.
Love you, babe. We don't do a lot of acoustics, but the best deal at Thomann Cyberweek 2022, 10 days, is Taylor. And that's a brand name. So we're going to go from the worst Taylor deal to the best Taylor deal, to the best Taylor deal. And the best Taylor deal is an amazing deal from Taylor, which is, let me see. Let's not break them. Wait. This is the best deal. But we're starting with, what the crap? Stay. Okay. I'm working on it. There we go. This is, Wait. This is all wrong. The GTE Urban. Ash, spruce, something like that. The E stands for electronica. No, it's electric. This has a piezo and all that stuff in it. This is, as people tell me, like Kirs Barocsi and everyone, it's like, because I knew about the deals before they knew about the deals. They're like, really? I'm like, really? And they're like, what? Really? And they're like, yeah, really? I don't know, GT Grand something? I don't even know what that stands for. GT. Ash, spruce, Grand Theater. Huh. So let's see. Okay, that's nice. Acoustic. This usually clocks in with this beautiful, softy, hard gig baggy case at $16.99. And you've seen the deals that I've presented to you today. It was $20 off. It was at the most, like the Squiers, 150 or something off, 160, which is pretty much money. This is $16.99. This is not an inexpensive guitar. This is a pretty high guitar in a pretty nice case from a good brand. Are you ready? Kareem, are you ready? Do you know what's coming, Kareem? You know? Yeah? You know what's coming?
Wow.
That's ridiculous. Mathematically speaking, that is €700. $16.99 is 1,700. That's 1,000. That is €700 off. That is pretty ridiculous. Now, if you say, that's fine, Henning, but I don't really need the pickup. What? Nothing? Nothing happened? I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna put this somewhere. Wait, So GTE Urban, good. If you're saying I don't need the pickup, we just really took this out of the box, brand spanking new, this is how you're getting it. And if you're thinking, well, they're only gonna have 5 of these. No, I saw the numbers. If you're going to buy one of these, there's a pretty high chance that you're going to get one. Look at this nice case, come on. So this is the GTE Urban, same thing, but no pickup system, which saves you, realistically, in non-sale territory, €200. And it's okay, for €200 you get, let's see if it's in tune. Hey, for brand spanking new out of the box, good enough. $888. So it's not 200 less, because that's not how these things work. So realistically, for $110, you can upgrade to the pickup version. It's up to you. $9.99 for the one with the pickup, and $888 for the one without. The case is included with all of them. And these are nice deals. Yes, but let's stick with math. With math, this thing, which is bigger, holy crap, which is a GP that stands for 2 letters of the alphabet, made in USA, it stands for Made in USA, GP, Grand Pacific, that's what it stands for. This Grand Pacific is grander than the others. It's the AD-17 American Dream. You're gonna wanna watch reviews of this anyway. This is a neat guitar. Of course, comes in a case, all this stuff. It usually clocks in just like the GT Urban at $14.99. This is the best, very best Cyberweek deal ever at Thomann Cyberweek 2022. Only for 10, oh my God. I don't think they're paying me enough to ruin my voice and embarrass my girlfriend. Kareem, we're gonna have to talk about different fees next year, because this is a lot of work and I'm making an ass of myself. I hope you know this, okay? we're going to renegotiate. So, $14.99 for this regular price. Get your applauding hands together for $7.75. $14.99, 50% off would be $7.50. Let's call it $7.50. I mean, if you call in and say, I'm only going to pay you $7.50 because Henning said that's okay, it's probably okay. No, it's not. You have to pay $7.70. But that means it is 49% off or something. For a brand name instrument, who's calling me? Tillman. He's making videos in the other room. Tillman, you're in my video about the Taylor. What's up? Yeah, that's some other YouTube guy, Gitarrentunes in German, who loves Taylor guitars, and he said, oh my God, that's a good deal. So I'm going to be now in his video after I filmed all day for my videos. This is a ridiculous deal, and I cannot reveal things I've learned here. I will only tell you that this is the kind of deal that a dealer has to do on Cyber Week, Black Friday, something, to bring in the people on the website, in the store, where they literally make no money. I cannot see, I've seen some numbers, that there's any money they can possibly make, which is good. That's what we want. We want them to give you something for just the sake of it, so that you then maybe buy some strings and maybe a strap and maybe get an acoustic amp with it, which with this guitar you can't because it doesn't even have a pickup. So why am I even saying this? Hopefully you spend some more money with them. That's the idea of these deals. Some of them are $20 off. There the idea is buy the thing. This is the one deal in the house that I know of that gets you in the door. And a door it is that you should open because this thing is $7.77. I was literally thinking for 3 seconds I should buy it because I love deals. It is such a good deal. I don't have a Taylor that I really considered me the freaking idiot to actually buy this. Can I afford it? Yes. And then I was thinking, I have a Halabiza for $8,000. I have a good acoustic. But the deal is so good that I really, for a few minutes, was walking around like, should I buy it? Should I buy it? Because then I'd have a Taylor and I'll never get it for that deal again. That's the kind of deal that a dealer has to make. Where even if you know you shouldn't buy it, where even if you know you don't want it, where even if you know you get in trouble with your girlfriend, or you have no money on your account, you know all this stuff, but it's just too good. That's the deal. This is that deal that Thomann is giving you this week, this year, this millennia, Cyber Week. Karim, can we stop this now? Are we done? Is this what you wanted?
You're the greatest.
I have no idea if that's what he wanted. But you know what? This video is what he paid for and that's what he got. I hope you guys had some fun with me making an ass of myself at Thomann, throwing paper around. I had a blast today. It was a long-ass day, but saw old friends, which is good. Made some new ones. Had some coffee. You go now, under the video, I make a landing page with every product from this video for you. That takes another hour or so. Everything you can find, go buy it. The deals that I presented you are in stock. These are in stock at a decent number that means you can actually get one. If you're in the market for an acoustic right now, go get the AD17. If you want one with a pickup, $9.99, the GTE Urban Spruce and Ash. That's it. Out from here, link below. Are you happy now, Leslie?
Just because I can go now and was at the end